Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Imagine this. The best pasta sauce you have ever tasted sits abandoned on a plate. Wasted sauce. That is a tragedy. If only you had used Barilla al Bronzo pasta. Its bronze-cut texture holds your sauce and scoops up every last drop. The Italians call that scarpetta. Capture sauce the Italian way. Barilla al Bronzo. Click or tap the banner to find out more.
Choice Hotels get you more for your money so you can maximize any road trip. Like with the road trippers we see here in their natural habitat, the breakfast area at a Comfort Inn. Here's a dad teaching his son how to make waffles. Fluffy, golden waffles. There's a mom making sure her daughter eats some fruit to avoid the "I'm hungry" from the back seat. And a sibling standoff over the last muffin. This is the cycle of vacation maximizationing in all its glory. Check into more. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
This episode is brought to you by our patrons, Gluthoric, J Wood, Paul T, and Radioactive Jeff.
Episode 20. Railroaded. Some say the journey is the true reward, for all risk taken and paths ignored. But then again, there's something to be said, for accolade and honour, and all the stuff we get. It's nice to stop and smell the flowers as tracks wind on for hours and hours. But adventures and tales don't write themselves. Such books are left unread on shelves. No, a journey is a game of chance. Find hope, find fear, or find romance. But in truth remains the great pursuit. It's all about the search for loot.
Goosebumps, loot!
Maybe spelt that way. It could be spelt L-O-O-T. It could be spelt L-U-T-E. Could be it's a search for a musical instrument. Or it could be spelled L-E-W-T.
I don't know anymore.
So many curveballs. But in the meantime, welcome back. Can you believe we've been playing D&D now for 2 years?
We're in our terrible twos.
So we're going to be tantrums and attitude. It already has been tantrums and attitude. But that's it. That's our entire intro. We've been doing this for 2 years.
Happy 2 years, everyone.
Yay.
What did you get us?
Here are some shout-outs. I do constantly forget to shout out people from Facebook. That seems rude of me. It's just because I forget. Here's a quick list of people to show how much of a remarkable global connection that you have all been forging. And so, bear with me because I cannot pronounce almost anything from this. No, that's not true. There's a whole bunch of really difficult ones. So, shout out to Ambrose from Farnaway. It's spelled. It looks like it should be Wangaway. So that's how we'd say it in Australia, but Farnaway. I'm close, man.
What country is it in?
That's a New Zealander. Courtney A from Chicago, Rachel F from Tennessee, Jessica W from Understeport.
Ooh.
Thank you. Femke from Tilburg, Bjorn H from Scotthorpe. I don't know if I'm right that. Paul, my postie listens to this.
Hey.
Joshua H from Nova Scotia, Casper K from Zuchin, spelt S-Z-C-Z-E-C-I-N. We need to have a quick chat to the Polish about how they put things together. Jewel H from Bochum. Bochum. One of those is right. Lee, and probably.
You had me at Bochum.
Well, it's how it's spelled, but definitely not how it's said. Lee S. from Hatfield. Phil S. from Bogota.
Oh.
Colombia. You don't know where that... Colombia.
No, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yatin or Yatin. I'm going to go with Yatin. Yatin M. from Sydney. Nearby. Henrik A. from Silkeborg. And I had to look up how to spell that.
Sounds like that's not a place. That sounds like it's a place in a game.
Silkeborg. I looked it up, and now Google keeps asking me if I want to buy silk pillows. It's true. This morning I got up and went, why? Zadonia Bernadette from Che Hill Savagnier.
That's fancy sounding.
That sounds
fancy.
impressive. Tiffany from Hillsborough. Doesn't sound quite as fancy, but hey, Tiff. Pablo from Pereira do Sol.
Where is that?
I don't know. I don't even know if they're real. I might be just making words up, and it definitely sounds up at this stage. Damien from Wellington. Not Wellington, Wellington.
Oh.
The lesser sister. Jocelyn from Sandy. just a place called Sandy, and Muaz in Jayberg, but you come from down under, so that doesn't count. And Russell from Kahalu, which I probably got that wrong. That's Hawaii. And when I first went to Hawaii, I asked someone how to get to one of the islands. The island is pronounced Kauai, but I asked how to get to Kauai. Now, ladies, who have I left out?
Many people,
Yeah, okay, a few.
but some select chosen. I'm going to shout out Michaela from Instagram who commented on our 1 million post
Yeah.
because she is the only person that I can tell so far that's caught on to my Carl the Llama references. If you know, you know. But it's all about the hands.
I do not.
Yeah,
So,
no one in this group did. They're like, Stacey, what's this? And I was like, look, if you know, you know.
you know.
I'm going to shout out Devon Harkenrider for 3 reasons. 1, awesome name. 2, beautiful wedding photo.
Stalks.
Yes, was their profile picture. And 3, for the thing that they have actually said, which is that they love our accents. Thanks, we made them ourselves. That the character-person chemistry within the group makes everything flow. Thank you again.
Also us.
Also us. And it feels natural even when we're absolutely winging things, which I think is the definition of natural.
That's all faked. We're faking the natural part of it.
Yes.
So, yes. Not only that, and we all randomly pick out people at the start of this thing. You've picked out someone who is appearing in tonight's episode.
You're kidding!
How about that?
Fourth
Little surprise.
reason, thank you for appearing in
There you
tonight's episode.
go. Indy, what you got?
I'm going to shout out to Jamie, who picked up on my sneak attacks and commented. And she also looks like a lovely person.
Oh, God, here we go.
She looks just honestly lovely.
And
Like
this
a lovely
picture of you
young
with your
lady.
pets. And stop stalking people.
I think Michaela's a Virgo, if that helps.
Her bio, quirky aunt and questionable role model, curating an interesting life. Mate, this is great.
That's how you do it.
I want to be your friend.
Now, girls, the big question on everybody's lips every time we play is, are you ready to play?
Yay.
Yes.
Built it up too much. I mean, yeah.
Woo. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Why are we never ready to play?
We're ready. I feel so much pressure.
It's just 3 girls, a dragon, and a handful of dice. Some guys telling stories, I'm sure they'll be nice. There will be monsters, and magic, and fire and ice. But it's mostly 3 girls, a dragon, and dice.
When we left the girls, they were deep beneath the poorly named Bay of Whales in Scathan's submersible of the 7 seas, a ramshackle vessel captained by the magnificent Marco. Somehow, the girls managed to help rebuild the stricken sub, attack something inside the ship, and something outside it too. Now that very same sub is trundling along the ocean floor while the girls get their drink on with a bunch of very happy dwarves. Ladies, have you learnt any new drinking songs?
Drinking songs?
You don't just drink when you're with dwarves.
Oh.
Gotta say
good.
Wink and Dwarves a few less time. They're struggling.
I don't know any drinking songs.
Well, you do now.
All I could think of was my old school song.
So you teach the dwarves, yeah, I know a song.
All
And
right,
it's,
some talk at their high schools and colleges too. From Brisbane right down to Geelong. I'm from none of those places yet they made it into the song.
is the plan still the same? In fact, what is the plan?
The plan is,
Here we go.
Library.
To find the
No,
library.
I wrote a list before.
Okay.
We need, yes, the library. Yeah, Freya's book. Sorry, you're right.
And included is the book from the library. Okay. Under Fanati's advice, the sub rises to the surface on the other side of the bay.
Wait, we weren't going to learn a new drinking song?
No,
I
you
was
did that on the way.
invested
It's
in
quite
that.
a trip. You could. I didn't have one ready for you this time. I know that I expected to just suddenly break into.
Only one thing you should know about a dwarven winking song. Everyone will be just fine, just as long as you all just sing along. Don't worry if your tune is shite or your melody's gone wrong. The drink goes in, the words they come out. It's a bloody dwarven winking song.
This is awesome.
That is great. I love it.
Special thanks there to Greg Larson. And if you want to hear more of Greg's music, we will provide a link to it on every social media we have.
Not
I'm
if
so
you want
happy
to.
with
We're doing it.
that part we're doing. Right?
We're not going to sit there like, hey, no one's asked the Greg's link yet.
Too bad. It's in. It's in.
That was freaking
That was
awesome.
good. That was very
I love
good.
There
it.
you go, drinking song. Under Fanani's advice, the sub rises on the other side of the bay, and you can see land not too far away. In fact, there's another dock. It comes out quite a fair distance, as though it's shallow for a fair way. But you can make your way from the vessel towards what seems to be nothing more than a sign. Ladies, before you leave, unless you want to stay on board, anything you'd like to say to your new friends?
Stay in touch in case we need you.
Any of you got any tattoos for communication purposes that we could maybe note down?
They all do. They all have the same one on each arm. So when they show off their shoulders, they all do it at the same time. They really are a bit of a team.
Aww.
And it's the usual circle, and inside the circle this time is just a large gem.
That checks
Much
out.
the same as the ones you've been seeing. Yeah.
Can we have that gem?
It's a tattoo.
Oh,
I love that you were listening to part of that sentence.
When in
That
the last
gem.
episode, I was like, she won't be listening. I can just ask her the most basic of questions and she won't be paying attention. And this time, I talk about a tattoo and you're like, is it a real tattoo? Like, is it a gem that actually comes out of the skin if I squeeze hard enough? It's not a pimple, all right? It's not.
well, have you got any gems for us?
They do have gems. They're not going to hand them over easily, but they do have them. They sell them.
Guys, we don't charge for our healing services. But if you want to show a token of gratitude, a gem would not go astray. Now, roll persuasion.
Look who's trying to run the game now.
Just now roll persuasion.
I don't even
To
need to be
herself.
here anymore.
It's a 19.
What happens?
And hold on. I've got to add my... Oh,
Don't really. You're going to be fine.
crap. It's -1. Did you know my persuasion was -1?
No one believes you.
Okay, so 18. And they go...
What happens?
Yeah, and so then they're just like, guys, I think she makes a really valid point. They're like, yeah, she does make a valid point.
If I'm not wrong, they have a Scottish accent.
Guys, she makes a valid point. What are you laughing for, arsehole?
That was magnificent. That was good. Keep going. I didn't expect it so quickly. You just went,
She
boom.
makes a valid point. Go get her some gems there. I know why there's A at the
He's
end.
a little bit Kiwi or Canadian. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to let them give you a gem. You can have a yellow. You can have a yellow gem.
Yay!
Thank you.
A yellow gem.
And then I lean down and I say, oh, no Scottish accent because this is me now. And I go,
Yep.
thank you so much. And then I give him a little kiss on the head.
Oh, which one? Marco?
Who gave me the gem?
That would have been Kilo.
Gillo. Oh, okay.
Kilo, and he very clearly goes red. So
That's because when I lean
averts
down, my
his
boobs
eyes.
are straight in his face.
he could not avoid that. He didn't feel like he felt like he was doing something wrong, but
Didn't stop it.
didn't stop it. He went, this seems wrong, but I'm.
Then I hold him for a little while.
Now he can't breathe, but he's okay.
He's dying happy. All right, I'm pocketing a yellow gem.
As I said, there's nothing more. Oh, they seem to be getting back on board and heading off.
Oh, we should
tonight-
also say thank you.
And a quick thank you.
A
And
quick
thank you for the trip.
Thanks for the trip.
Do you need fuel money?
They say we drink a bit. In fact, we drink a lot. No matter how much we slosh around, we all still sound like we are Scots. We dance and jump and punch. There's no mechanic wrong. The drink goes in and the words they come out. It's a bloody dwarven twinkin' song. A bloody dwarven twinkin' song.
But now you are on the dock as the sub sort of heads off into the distance, and all you can see is a sign. What would you like to do?
Read the sign.
And then get the book Kali out.
Good idea. The area around you is mostly grassy hills that seem to spread out for quite some distance. The submarine is now heading off behind you, descending into the light blue. And the sign is the only other thing of significance. It has 2 words. They are written in a language that is unclear to you. Even the symbols look unusual.
Oh, I can read other languages.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Well, no, first of all, Freya, no, you can't.
Wait.
You do have a couple of languages available to you.
I have Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Loxodon, if that's helpful.
It is none of those.
Awesome.
Freya, do you know what languages you have
I
available?
have Celestial. Am I saying that right?
Yep. Be a reason for that.
Deep speech.
I totally forgot about this.
What?
It was my dating app.
It's not a dating app.
It's called Plenty of Fish. I think everyone listening.
It's a necklace called the Plenty of Fish, and it actually has fish dangling from it. Yeah.
Okay, so this bracelet or necklace sold separately allows the wearer to understand multiple languages, all of them. It smells a little as well. It holds a wholly remarkable fish called Douglas, who requires little more than the occasional watering and some fish flakes in order to provide translations of every known language and some that aren't. He just wants to see the world. He will translate when asked, but it will be clear he is doing the translation.
He will translate when asked.
Douglas?
Yeah.
Hey, how you going for water? You good?
Yeah. We just had a lot of water.
I figured, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good for food?
I could use some flakes.
Yeah, no, where can I get some flakes?
I don't know. I'm just a fish.
Okay, but can you translate without flakes now? I just kind of bank that you need some flakes.
Yeah, sure. What do you want me to do?
Okay, we have a sign, and I just need you to read the sign, please.
He turns his head towards the sign
Can you take me a little closer?
Yes.
and hedges a little bit closer. The sign translates to
Train station.
He always sounds like he's yelling because he's so small. So he's trying to get the sound across to you. The sign does translate to the words train station and points to a hole in the ground. Upon closer inspection, there are stairs.
Yeah.
And then there is a whistle. And around you is an explosion of sudden activity. The hills come alive.
With the sound of music.
Thought you'd go down there. Little doors covered in grass fling open, and even smaller people come flying out. They appear to be setting up shop. Mostly food, but there are clothes and touristy items. Then a burst of steam exits the hole in the ground, and a short time later, people start making their way out from the hole. There's a dwarf, there's a guy who looks like a conductor, some halflings. There's a huge guy with like a heavy jacket, which is weird because it's pretty warmish. And Fanati says, "Excellent! Let's get some tickets."
Totally forgot about Fanati.
You always do.
Fanati with us?
I'm right next to you the whole bloody
Oh my
time.
gosh, I'm so sorry, Fanati. Ask my husband if you
Not the whole time.
Out of sight, out of mind.
If he was with us the whole time, he could have helped lift the tornadoes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he was on board the ship for the whole time, and you guys didn't acknowledge his existence. Yeah,
Oh, well.
We suck.
he was helping
He's helping the other guys.
Captain
Okay,
Marco, who was his closer friend.
that makes sense. Okay. Nutties, we should get some tickets. Great idea. I love what Fanati said, who I didn't forget was here at all.
It's nice to be known sometimes. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shops in this little area. They're mostly selling food, but this would be a great time if you wanted to change clothes.
Yes.
Fanati even mentions it might be a good time to start disguising yourselves.
I would like to turn into like a train driver.
You would love to, but can't. For some reason, you still can't change into anything else.
I turn into the train driver she's picturing in her head.
What you get? What, like this?
Oh, you mean that?
Sorry.
When do I get that back? I want it back.
I couldn't say. I don't know how long it's going to be.
So what was your plan for this train driver? And I point to myself.
To get us free tickets.
Oh.
I like it.
Because we don't have money.
There's probably only one problem with that. The real train conductor has the actual tickets.
Conductor. That's the word.
So you've just turning into the conductor doesn't make the tickets appear in your pocket.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of like who's a reasonable person that could go and get tickets from the conductor for nothing.
There's a ticket booth. It's just a box with holes for money. One side you can put money in, and the other side a slot for tickets to come out. And there seems to be a cat watching over it.
Can I? Oh, so the cat's just watching over it.
Just
There's
sitting
not
on
a
top
person.
of the box.
Can I use my sleight of hand and stealth to go and
Very good.
grab
Try
some
and
tickets?
steal the tickets.
Yeah, she's a very good thief.
Well, you could trade.
We don't have a backpack. We have nothing to trade.
No, you have the clothes off your back. You want new clothes? You can get rid of the clothes you're already wearing.
Oh.
Sorry, I forget this isn't the real world sometimes. I can't just go into H&M and be like,
exactly,
hey.
yeah, this is like H&M and you walk in and just go, see this shirt? I'd like to have that shirt instead of this shirt.
And all our stuff is like proper leather too.
You got good gear.
We've got really good gear.
Would you like to change? You can just tell me what you want to look like.
Well, I want
but
to.
you'll lose what you have now.
No. I don't want to look. I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to use my stealth and sleight of hand to steal not only
Love
clothes, but a backpack to put my new old clothes in, and then the tickets for everyone.
Yep, I'm with her. I like
That's
stealing.
a lot of stealing.
Yep. I've
Okay.
got a lot of time.
Well, you don't, because the train is not going to be here forever. So how many things do you
How
want
long
to
did
steal?
it be here for?
I want to steal 3 things.
3 things. I'll let you pick 2.
I want to steal 3 things.
I know what you want to do. I'll let you pick 2.
All right. I'll steal the tickets, and I'll steal a change of clothes.
Just while we're dialoguing about this, I could try and do a minor illusion to like make it appear like I've put money into the box,
Also very good.
Ooh.
and
Then I can get my backpack.
buy
Yeah,
tickets.
then you can get your
So can I try that first, and then if we need a backup, we've got
Good
you.
idea. I like that.
Go and minor illusion the way.
I am going to shift out of the train driver. Conductor, sorry.
They're not the same person. What sort of train conductor would just have lots of jobs? Crazy. Continue.
And I'm just going to shift into a really plain-looking child.
That seems mean in some way.
Yeah, it's like we just insulted all children everywhere. I don't know how.
But in some way, some children
And that's
right
why
now.
I was not specific.
Oh, if you're listening right now and you think specifically of a child, you're the horrible person, not
Oh my
us.
God, whoever you're thinking of makes you a bad person.
Yeah.
I just want to, I blend in. There's nothing defining about me.
Nondescript.
Nondescript, that's the word I'm looking for.
right.
A nondescript child.
So where does Sarah go? Yeah, that's right. She'd be called Sarah.
I can't do that because I love Sarah. You know what? I'm going to give her a really, out there name. Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Oh, nice.
Jocelyn wanders over to the ticket where the people are purchasing tickets with the cat, and I am going to use my minor illusion to. I can either create a visual, but if something interacts with the visual, then the illusion fails. Or I can create a sound. So I'm going to reach towards the box as if I'm putting money in it, and I'm going to create the sound of coins falling into the thing in front of the cat to purchase my tickets.
Okay.
3 tickets. 4 tickets.
You buy 3 tickets for no good reason. He's like, come on! I'm right here! I know I'm short, but come on! Stop overlooking me, right?
Oh, no!
And guess what? It doesn't work. The cat looks at you disapprovingly.
Oh.
You're like, who would try that?
I put sad children eyes on, and I look at the cat and I say, I'm so sorry. And the quivering bottom lip, I'm so sorry. My family are just trying to escape our village because we're being persecuted, and this is our only way to get out. And I was hoping that I could get us some tickets, but we don't have any money, see. And I pull on my torn shirt, and I'm like, we're just desperate.
Do you know why cats are perfect for this job? Because cats do not care, and this cat licks itself. I'm not even going to give you a persuasion. This cat sits back and starts licking, and it just doesn't care. It's like you either put money in, or you don't get a ticket.
Wait, how can she talk to the cat?
No, she's not talking to the cat. The cat can understand.
The cat's not talking back.
Cat doesn't talk back. The cat doesn't care. Just starts licking.
All right, can I talk to the cat?
You definitely know how to talk to cats.
I'm going to talk to this cat.
You're lucky she didn't steal that skill.
Yeah. I'm going, hey, sorry about my friend.
Yeah, and the cat says, yeah, minor illusion.
I know, embarrassing.
Oh,
I've actually got the ick just thinking about it. That was so cringy to watch.
I back away while looking at the ground.
She's lucky I only licked my paws.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Thank you.
Okay, look, what's this going to take? We need some tickets. We have no money. Let's make a trade. Let's do something. What do you need? What do you want?
Do you have any money?
No, I have money. Come on, think better than money.
We just take money.
What do you take?
Money.
Money's no good to you.
Oh no, but the stuff it buys is.
So what do you want?
Cat scratches.
No, this cat doesn't want to be touched.
Don't touch me.
Okay, do you like fish? I've got a fish called Douglas.
Ooh, fish. Oh my God, you would trade the fish called Douglas in? No. You have the cat's attention.
No.
And now it's sniffing and reaching.
Okay, so that's going to cost you 4 tickets if you want Douglas here. I'm not letting you take Douglas. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to
do a snatch and grab. While
the cat's mouth.
While the cat is fixated on Douglas.
I just want to explain, people who again can't see me, my jaw is on the floor as she gives up one of the most powerful items you could possibly own. All right,
not
you're
true.
Hand it
It's
over?
500 GPs, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's not priceless. It's not like my axe.
I said powerful.
I'll die for that axe. I want to die for Douglas.
Right? The cat is very keen on the Douglas part. Douglas, not so much.
Whoa!
Douglas, just shush.
No!
It's all part of the plan.
Stop with the plan. Just shut the fuck up, Douglas. Actually, no. Scream it up. This is good. It's going to sell it.
Help! Fish aside! Somebody! Help me!
And while this is happening, Freya
What does Freya try?
sleuths past.
Uh-huh. Well, I can see dice already, but what do you think you're
4
stealing?
tickets.
All right, you're not going to need 2 D20. You're going to need 1.
What? This is a great plan. This is advantage.
It is. How'd you go on your first attempt to steal tickets?
I got a natural 20.
You did not.
Oh, she did.
No, I did. I actually promise I did. I just flicked it then.
All right, you can't even get your hands into this machine.
What?
It's too small to get your hands into this machine. But
I got a
somehow,
20.
I know.
Magic happens when you get a 20.
Somehow when you knock it, one of the tickets comes loose. Cat doesn't even look at you. Like, Cat's like, yeah, no problem.
And I'm just dangling. I'm just like waving Douglas in front of her, being like, you want this?
Yeah, it
Do
seems
you
to
want
help.
this?
And then, is there a photocopier around?
No, there definitely isn't a photocopier.
Okay.
But you do know what the tickets look like now.
We can minor illusion into the tickets.
That's a possibility.
Issue is that if the conductor touches the tickets, they vanish.
Ooh, it'd be a risk.
Also, I haven't done any shopping yet.
Yeah.
Well,
Back to the
you've got
shopping.
one ticket. So, I mean, it's enough to get one person on board, legitimately.
All right, just put Finati on there.
Finati goes, thank you! Finally!
Oh, actually,
Finally, I come first.
I would also like to try my mage hand.
Clorox Sentiva smells like grapefruit. Cleans like Clorox. And feels like...
Okay, we could be here all day. Try Clorox Sentiva for a trusted clean with long-lasting freshness. Also available in lavender and coconut. Use as directed.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
BTW FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an gestural implant, 68 milligrams radio pain. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Yes,
All right.
very good. You can make that thing really
You
small.
know, there's still no slot you can actually get a finger or anything inside
But how? Where do the tickets come from?
from inside the box.
Kick it. Kick
They
the
come
box.
outside, so I'm going to have...
It's like you're trying to tell me it's like when you know those lolly machines, the candy machines, you're trying to get a finger inside all the way through. They have a little mechanism to stop you doing.
Yeah, but my... Oh. True.
Can we Misty step into the machine?
It's a small box.
Oy.
I love the concept, but damn.
Okay, small box, isn't it?
It fits a cat on top of it.
How high is it, would you say?
It's like an old style letterbox. Pole sticking up out of the ground, about person height.
Right, I'm grabbing the cat.
And try and grab the cat.
I'm going to try and grab the cat.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a dexterity check.
I was giving you a dexterity.
Good, I like to see.
Dexterity?
Dexterity.
Nope, I'm never giving you dexterity. This is 16, and my dexterity is 1.
I rolled a 16, and the cat's dexterity.
It's 2, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So I got 17, and she just got 8. Okay.
This is a yes.
She's a slimy little thing.
It's a very sneaky little cat. And it makes it look easy too. Very gracefully just jumps over your hands as you swipe it
It's
in.
fine. All I need is a cat out of the vicinity. So where did she go?
This cat takes their job very seriously. Doesn't leave the ticket box. Well, the train leaves.
Where does it poo?
Well, after the train leaves, it's not there the whole time. It's not a permanent.
Oh, fuck this cat.
And not just because you're allergic.
I think because you're allergic, it really helps.
I do, because I'm like, oh god, I could feel the itchy.
So I just turn around to the cat and I go, and then I walk away.
The cat takes that person.
Then I shrug. I go, I don't give a fuck. You're a fuck knuckle.
So what else would you like to? What else would you like to do?
We're going to go shopping now. We need some new threads.
All right, as I said, you don't have any money, so it's up to you. Look, Finati's got a little bit. He's got enough if you want. He could probably buy another ticket.
Oh, Finati, you could have said that before.
He was in the line waiting for you guys to solve your problem. I was just behind you.
Finati, just get a ticket that's going to solve another quarter of this problem.
Finati kindly addresses the cat as though the cat is important. Puts the money in and out comes another ticket. You have 2 tickets.
Now we're going to take a break from this and go shopping.
All right. What would you like to find in these shops?
So what's the temperature over there?
It's a balmy, almost humid kind of feel.
Alright, I can't really use that fur coat then.
You have to wear it straight away, but I guess if you're going to trade your own clothes in, you would have to.
Yes.
Although
I'm not going to
I
try.
do not think it's a good idea for Freya to be walking around wearing nothing but a fur coat.
That could be fun.
Oh, God.
I am going to steal because I want to keep my leather.
So you're just going to nick the fur coat.
Not the fur coat. I'm just going to nick a t-shirt and some shorts.
Okay,
It's balmy.
the T-shirt looks like, you know when you go to those towns that have touristy things like, you know,
Yes.
I went to so-and-so and all I got was his T-shirt. There are two shirts. One says, I'm with stupid, has an arrow pointing down. It's a dumb shirt. Already wrong. And the other one is a shirt that says 97% bitch. I hate those. You know when you see those
They're
cars
the
driving
worst.
by?
I hate them so much.
And you see someone driving along and it says, if you can't handle me at my best.
You don't
No, if you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. No, well, stop being at your worst all the time. But it does say 97% bitch. But because it's your shirt, it says 4% lady.
I'm going to take the 97% bitch.
All right. First chance.
It's a 14 plus 10.
God damn, that 10 hurts.
I know.
I love that 10.
So I take everything. No one knows.
Not only that, you put your hand out and they give you change.
Yay, another ticket. Oh, hell yes.
Yes.
It's probably not enough for a ticket, but you know what? Yes, it is. They give
Enough
you
for
I
another
like
ticket.
that. There's enough for another ticket. You have 3 tickets. All right. You have a 97% bitch shirt.
Yeah.
97% bitch shirt. And
4%
just
lady.
describe the shorts you picked up.
I'm going to go with like a little cute linen number.
The pants also say 97% bitch. They're matching. Kaa'Riin?
Yep, so I'm actually getting a little uncomfortable in what I'm wearing.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for some tracky dacks.
Lovely.
Yeah. And a shirt that says, I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud?
Lovely. That does sound very
I
Kaa'Riin.
bought you something with that on it, didn't I?
I know, but it's good when it's a cup, bad when it's a shirt.
Yeah, that's great.
What do you want to trade in?
What have I got?
What you're normally wearing?
No, they're kind of all that just for some tracky dacks and a shirt.
I guess you're just going to nod towards Freya and see if she can pinch it.
I'm winking and I'm nodding.
All right.
And Kaa'Riin has picked out some very... I would say normally you'd look at them and go, these are not stylish. These are not nice trackies. But that's just your opinion. Kaa'Riin's there very happy with her
I'm
selection.
comfortable
Are
as...
they bedazzled?
Don't forget, they say juicy on the back.
Oh, yes.
And don't forget too, I'm a mum. Like, I just need some me time.
You do?
Some tracky dacks. Maybe a pack of chips wouldn't go astray at this point.
Yum.
But also too, I am going to need to go look for some rubber sole Ugg boots.
These are all possibilities. Freya, get those fingers tingling.
Here we go.
For the trackies.
It's a 10 plus 10, so boom.
Easy. Got the trackies.
Yes!
Ugg boots are up.
It's an 11 plus 10, 21. Boom.
Now
I am
she's
so
stealing Ugg
comfortable.
boots.
Oh, I could do this with my eyes closed.
For no
I'm
reason.
doing it with my eyes closed.
She is now doing it with her eyes closed, and this is for the packet of chips. This is the dumb. She's staring at Kaa'Riin.
Doritos. Sorry, Schmaritos.
She's staring at Kaa'Riin. Hang on a second before you even roll. Now that she's getting all cocky, she's looking at Kaa'Riin and closes her eyes to make it clear what she's trying to do as she reaches over for a pack of chips. And you are now at disadvantage.
No.
It's a 5 and an 18. So I've got 15.
And
just
it's
chips.
a packet of chips. She gets the chips.
I get the
Oh my God, I'm actually so hungry for Doritos now.
Yum. And salsa.
Now that we have 3 tickets,
Yep.
I figure I can just turn into some kind of inconspicuous animal and
Oh,
get
that
on.
tracks.
No problem.
There you go.
Oh, God, I would have thought of that if I had my powers still. Instead, I'm silly giving up going through a midlife crisis. I'm in my tracksuit pants. Like, I don't give a fuck about anything. I don't know who I am anymore.
I love the trackies went on quickly. The juicy trackies went on straight away.
Yep.
The Ugg
I'm
boots
sitting
are on.
the train, legs up, eat my chips. Like, don't. This is mama's time.
There's Cheetos. She has them all over the front of them.
I am going to turn into a little lizard because I love reptiles.
Okay. That makes some sense. I guess people would travel with their companion lizard.
Oh, yes.
Well, no, it's so that I can hide. I'm just going to crawl into a pocket.
Freya's, I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at Freya. Oh, yes, I have a companion lizard. The whistle goes again. Ladies, are you ready to leave?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before we go?
I'm going to flip the bird to the cat because I fucking hate that cat.
Yeah, the cat does anything when it leans back and just looks down and starts licking its own butt in your direction. As if that's somehow insulting to you and you're like, you're the one licking your own butt.
I'm like, I hate you, cat.
It doesn't even stop licking. Still making eye contact.
Oh, that's so insulting.
There you go. You feel
Have some
that
shame.
insult. You head down the stairs underground, and the train station is beautiful. It's carefully and painstakingly carved out of the earth. There's rock and marble, not just marble.
And we marvel.
And you marvel at the marble. And they've been shaped into an enormous chamber of pristine walls and pillars of sculpted shapes lit by open flames that are throwing shadows across the walls. from different perspectives in the room, the shadows combine into different artworks. So if you stand in one section, you see something different. They depict famous battles, portraits of heroes, something different from every spot in the room. They overlap, they interact. In the center of the room is a train. It's a sleek bullet of metal. It looks like it's moving even when it's not. The engine is a wind-swept wave of shining speed. Coloured gases, most likely of a magical origin, spill from multiple exhausts. And there's a conductor walking along the side. He's just pointing towards the doors and getting people on board. He isn't checking for tickets, mind you. Just pointing on the train.
We wave our tickets.
He waved them anyway.
Like they're legitimate.
You still only got 3 though, didn't you?
Yeah, but there's only 3 of us.
I'm right fucking here.
No, one's
I'm in a pocket.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, I'm really sensitive about this now. He just sees the little head of the lizard pop out of his own pocket, and he's like, it just happened. I'm so sorry. As you get on board the train carriages contain long corridors with rooms along both sides. As you board, everyone settles into their rooms. The train slowly starts to pull away. And this is when you see the conductor actually starts looking for tickets now that he's got you on board. Because I guess now if you don't have a ticket, you can catch you. Trapped on the train and get you arrested, But you also hear the intercom activate and the driver starts to speak.
Hi, I'm Ragnar from Barrel Age Flicks Podcast, and I play Burt Jackson. Settle in, everyone. We got a long way to go, a short time to get there. But don't worry, old Burt Jackson here will keep you well entertained. So take some advice on a dark and stormy night.
He seems to be planning to narrate the entire trip. He just keeps talking and talking and talking. It starts to fade into the background, but he says a lot, but never says anything. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You find your room, and it contains a few bunks and a wide window, implying that most of this journey may not be underground as it is right now. What would you like to do?
Have a nap.
Have a sleep.
Always a nap with you, isn't it?
I actually have, for the first time ever, full health going
Okay,
into
well,
a new
we
episode.
don't all have that. Some of us have less than half.
So I'm going to stand guard.
Also, too, I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but I don't sleep well. I have this whole meditation routine where I get on what's called the sleepy train.
Well, you're on board.
I know. So I'm like, this is all I'm envisioning, is what I envision my sleepy train to look like. It has like a bed in it. It's got a warm bathtub in it. It's got a fireplace in it. There's a chair near the fireplace. There's a bottle of wine. I drink my bottle of wine. I get into the bed. I'm cozy. I'm warm. It's raining outside. The train's going. And I'm just like, that's how I fall asleep every single time. So if anyone needs to... Oh, can that be my Patreon contribution? Just the meditative sleeping track.
You're just doing a sleeping track. Yes. Kaa'Riin will do a recording of her telling everyone else how to go to sleep. You do notice as you try to go to sleep in this place, he did say it was a dark and stormy night. Over the intercom now, the sounds of rain and storms, because it's sleepy time. That's what they do on this train. So
I have my glass of wine.
You get a complimentary glass of wine that's in the room.
Yes.
There's only one in the room, which is strange between all of you.
Sleeping. Jordan's not in the bed with me, but I can hear his snoring.
Oh.
It's just nice, peaceful. I need a drink, please.
Oh, okay.
In real life.
Yeah,
Before she goes to sleep.
Kaa'Riin is finding a comfortable spot to go to sleep. She's going through a routine. Freya, what about you?
I have all my hit points too. I'm going to take a look down the train. Go for a wander.
You're going for a wander?
Yeah.
It seems to be mostly corridors and rooms that are progressively locked with the shutters down, because this is the sleeping part of the ride, I guess. Being underground, they can choose whenever that's going to be. So it's a longish ride that you're about to take, and that's why people are getting comfortable. So unless you wanted to start breaking into rooms...
Just one. What can I steal?
Well, it depends on what's in the room, but all of them have their shutters down, so who knows what you're breaking into if you decide to do that.
True.
Morrigan, what was your plan?
Honestly, I was just going to sit here and maybe contemplate all that we have to do while they have a nap.
You're going to make a list.
I'll make a list. I'll check it twice and
But
I'll
you're not
find
gonna
out
take
who's
a long
naughty and
rest.
nice. No, well, I've got full health and I've only used one spell slot.
Morrigan chooses not to have a long rest, which, there's no consequences behind that at all. Certainly not a chance to refresh the way the wild shape and shape change have been spread around.
Morrigan.
I didn't know that.
During the night, or perhaps as morning comes, it's very difficult to tell what time it is. There is a rustle beneath the door. Oh, Freya, did you come back?
Yeah, I did.
What are you happy to do?
I didn't find anything.
I'll tell you something. While you're out there, you notice that there's a carriage that's like a galley with food. There's a bar that you can, the standing carriage where you can have drinks. So it's a very lovely train. It's like an old style train.
Nice.
And one where they thought the passengers were important, but you can't access some of the parts of the train too easily. They're locked off, and perhaps that's just because it's travelling at night.
Yeah.
During the night, what do you want to do?
I'll rest. I could do with a sleep.
All right, no problem. You guys are hesitant to rest because I'll do something to you. Is that what it is?
Nod.
During the night, or perhaps morning, because it's difficult to know what time it is when you're under the ground. There is a rustle beneath the door, and a piece of paper slides beneath. It hovers in the centre of the room, turning towards each of you, trying to get attention. Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Oh, wait, I'm asleep. That's probably why I got a 4.
You're sleepy. I wouldn't necessarily say you're asleep. You're waking up.
Okay.
You've had your rest, is what I'm saying.
7.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
7 and a 4.
18.
They're too sleepy, but Morrigan, you are awake, so you have seen it rather cleanly. It says across the front the words Death Note. What would you like to do?
I would like to write Caradril's name in it.
Is it a book?
Fanati looks at you. What are you doing? Have you never seen a Death Note before?
No.
No, it was a Death Note.
He explains to you that a Death Note, it's a dwarven tradition. It's like a last will and testament of somebody. And if somebody passes away, the Death Note flies through the world until it tracks down the person it's been sent for. And when you grab it, it leaves you something. It's a will and testament, or it tells you something. It's the last words of the person.
So we need to find out who's it for.
Okay, so I grab it.
Morrigan grabs the note. Fanati points out, you've got to be quite wealthy to have one, because it records your entire life, right? But it only keeps the last bit. So as you're dying. So it's always recording in case you die. And if you're lucky, it records your last words in a pleasant manner.
Okay.
And it starts speaking to you.
Hello, I'm Jason and I play the Death Note of Dorth. Dear adventurers, I have little time, but when I saw you embark, I knew from the good company you keep, you were indeed to be trusted. You hold in your hands my Death Note. I write it as my life ebbs from within for the last time. Please see that it returns to my family, so they may receive the full recompense resulting from my untimely demise. But also, I must ask even more from you, for I fear I have uncovered a secret beyond even my substantial expertise. Of course, I am but a humble archaeologist. Sure, I've won a few awards, my books fill shelves across the land, humble. And my haggis is to die for. But humble I remain. And so, it was with great surprise and aforementioned humility that I, Dorth Carthethel, uncovered something of immense power deep beneath the... Well, that's not important. Really, I should move on. Us dwarves have a term for such a thing. We call it the MacGuffin. It's named after a mystical, magical... You know what? It's not important either. Just know that if you can find the damned thing, you'll find my killer. And you can avenge the death of a good dwarf, possibly even the greatest of dwarves. But I shall humbly leave that to my peers to decide, at whatever award ceremony posthumously honors my modest, grand accomplishments. And now, dear inheritor of my last words, I ask you, find my killer. Track down the MacGuffin. Find me in cabin number... Oh, I wish I'd spent less time being modest.
Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere, nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. They ship Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garten's famous cakes. So if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT.
Mic check, 1, 2. Are we recording? Hi, I'm Michelle Bernstein, an award-winning chef, restaurateur, and mom. I have a lot on my plate, including my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. That's why I was prescribed Cosentyx. It helps me move better.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for people 2 years of age and older with active psoriatic arthritis. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com.
Ask your rheumatologist about Cosentyx.
Welcome to the I Can't Sleep podcast with Benjamin Boster. If you're tired of sleepless nights, you'll love the I Can't Sleep podcast. I help quiet your mind by reading random articles from across the web to bore you to sleep with my soothing voice. Each episode provides enough interesting content to hold your attention, and then your mind lets you drift off. Find it wherever you get your podcasts. That's I Can't Sleep with Benjamin Boster.
Have you ever wondered why we call French fries, or why something is the greatest thing since sliced bread? There are answers to those questions. Everything Everywhere Daily is a podcast for curious people who want to learn more about the world around them. Every day, you'll learn something new about things you never knew you didn't know. Subjects include history, science, geography, mathematics, and culture. If you're a curious person and want to learn more about the world you live in, just subscribe to Everything Everywhere Daily wherever you cast your pod.
That was so good. But I'll remain humble. Looks like we've got ourselves a whodunit.
Crime mystery.
And it's up to you how to solve it.
Okay, so we need to... Wait, what was MacGuffin again?
Yeah, we need
That's
to
the
ask...
thing you're looking
That's
for.
what we're looking for.
Yeah, you're looking for the MacGuffin.
I'm going to ask Fanati if he
MacGuffin.
knows what a MacGuffin is. Could you describe one?
Oh, yeah, they're small with it's like a sporran in the front of them and the little... you put stuff inside, I think. Yeah, we've got one at home. You can pick one up.
From where?
Carry them.
Smaller than a bread box.
They're definitely smaller than a bread box, larger than some bread boxes, smaller than others.
I love how you lost your accent halfway through that.
I've never lost my accent. You never accuse me of that again. And he storms out of the room. I'm going to the bathroom. It could be sometime.
Did you say there was spores in it?
Sporran.
He was making up words.
Sporran is not a made-up word. Oh my...
What's a sporran?
I'm Googling.
Like the little bag.
Oh.
It's not a purse.
Like a little man bag.
Okay, so we're looking for a purse.
No, he's gone. You're on your own. He left.
Sorry, did he say it's like a sporran? Or it holds a
It
sporran?
has one on the front of it.
It's, look, the graphic MacGuffin is...
Well, it's just like, how do we find a MacGuffin if we don't know what it looks like? It's
Hold
like,
on.
listen for the monster, but we won't tell you what the monster sounds like.
It's all right.
A MacGuffin is a thing in a movie where they don't describe what it is, but everyone knows that's the thing you're supposed to get.
Oh, you're off.
It's a movie terminology for thing in the film that everyone's trying to find. I thought it was a great joke.
A MacGuffin.
Yep, you're looking for MacGuffin, but it's also Scottish.
MacGuffin, an object, event, or character in a film or story that serves to set and keep the plot in motion despite usually lacking intrinsic importance. Got it.
I'm not saying that this item has no real depth, but it's called a MacGuffin, and if you want to see what it looks like, you can get on Instagram.
Okay,
It could be important.
We've pissed off
You've pissed off Fanati
Fanati.
for pointing out that his accent wavers.
It wavered a little, I think we can all agree. Okay, so...
You hear tears from the bathroom. You've let my people down. Dune! I mean Dune! God damn it! What is happening?
I side-eye to the girls and I'm like, I actually don't think he's Scottish.
We tattoo to each other. He's definitely not
He's
Scottish.
definitely not Scottish. So, okay, as a crime show lover...
Yep. Kaa'Riin likes listening to crime show podcasts.
Yes.
Yep.
I said what I said.
That checks out.
In my downtime, in my juicy tracky pants and my shirt, eating my chips, I like to just indulge in a bit of crime fiction. So, first thing you have to do is look for clues. But if we don't know where to start with clues, then we need to start interviewing passengers.
So do we need to find where he's died?
Yes.
Because he didn't tell us his room number.
No, he was too busy being humble. So we need to... What do we know about him? He's a dwarf, he's an archaeologist, and
He's
his
a
name's
humble
Dorth. Humble as they come.
I'd be surprised if anybody on board knew who he was because he's so humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
He may have dropped a few clues that someone who had fine attention to detail could have picked up on. The conductor. So we're going to start with the conductor.
Sorry, I just realised I never turned out of being a lizard.
No, you stayed as a lizard.
You're still a lizard. But
Maybe
that's good.
Stay as a lizard while we talk to the conductor.
Yeah.
Death Note spoke to a lizard is what I was
But
trying
did
to...
the guy die on the train, the dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So,
just
In a room
died.
somewhere. He did almost tell you the name of the room.
but he didn't. So we're going to go to the conductor.
So the conductor.
Yes.
You head out into the corridors and start looking around, and in the distance you do hear somebody. You see a tall-ish man, thin, wearing a long black suit, very well refined, but also the suit, like it looks like he's supposed to look very well refined, I should say, but it also looks like the suit doesn't quite fit, as if it's something they give to everybody, and he's running up and down, tapping on doors, trying to get their attention.
Hi, I'm Devin, and I play the conductor. And everything else around here, if you don't mind. Tickets,
Reminds you of
please.
Stranger Things.
Can I see your tickets? My, aren't we in a rush? Which makes no sense, really.
Yes.
You're on a train. Running up and down the carriages won't make you any faster. Something to do with the theory of relativity or something like that? Doesn't make that much sense to me, though. But what would I know? I'm just a train conductor. I just check the tickets and the rooms. I also run the galley, load the baggage, signal the stations. I sometimes run the boiler. I often run the brake. I'm the HR officer, so if you need a job, let me know. Although, clearly, we're not hiring. I'm the janitor, the chief fireman, the flagman, the track foreman, the handyman. I'm in charge of OH&S issues, and I'd be the station master too if it wasn't for that bloody cat. I don't know how he got the job. He's even got his own bloody room. But not me, oh no. 37 bloody jobs, and all I get is a bunk. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Can you tell us where the dead body is?
Whoa.
No,
Okay, let's not start with that. Let's not leave with that.
What? There's a
I'm
dead
sorry
body
she
on
grew up
board?
on the streets. Okay, we go.
What are you talking about?
Well, he's got a death note.
No, shut up. Damn it. Shut up.
Why?
Don't. Oh my God, she's
Where
such
is-
a prankster. Ignore her.
I
Ignore
bite
her.
her through the pocket.
No, she's such a prankster. She grew up on the streets. So sorry, she's a bit nuts. And drunk. So
And drunk.
Yeah.
It's
and
still,
a little high,
it's
if I'm
just
being
the
honest.
morning, okay?
Yeah, I know.
There
I
are
know. She's got a
no
lot of
drugs
issues.
on this train.
No, she had them before she got on the train.
That's acceptable.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about her. Do you believe me?
Yes,
Great. Okay.
but I'll believe you more if you show me your tickets.
Did you just say to show him his
Did you say our tits? Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I'm also in charge of HR. I'll
Yeah, and
admonish.
I have a complaint.
I'll admonish myself immediately, but I definitely said tickets.
I also heard tits.
Yeah, we all heard tits. That's 3 against 1.
Well, okay.
That is disgusting, sir. It is
I'll upgrade you.
1894 BC, and that is just not acceptable.
I'll upgrade you to first class first thing as soon as I find an empty room.
It's a start.
And he starts walking down the corridor.
Get back here.
Oh, sorry, I've got a lot of paperwork to do now.
Alana, that was very good.
Thank you.
We're looking for someone. It's the least you can do after the upgrade.
Yes, of course. And free drinks.
That's, well, do you have mead for
he
me?
audibly gulps.
Yes, have some mead for me sent to our first class accommodation. My question is this. We heard that the famous, he's very humble, so you may not know he's actually on here, but the very famous Dorth, the dwarf, the archaeologist, several prizes. He's on this train and would like to see him.
There's a few dwarves on board. What was his name? Sorry.
Dorth. Dorth.
Yeah, Dorth.
The Dorth.
Dorth. Dorth.
Oh shit, these accents are killing me. Dorth, the Dorth.
Fanati's still crying in the other room. Of course. Look, would you just mind? And he puts something in front of you really quickly. Just sign here, please. Just sign right here, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What am I signing?
Just this document. It just means that I've told you. I'm not really supposed to tell you where a passenger is. That would be. But anyway, could you just sign this, please?
All right.
No
He
worries.
hands you a pen.
I've signed it.
And he smiles at you because now he feels comfortable because you've just signed the document admonishing him of any of his misdoings, and his whole demeanor changes. Yes, room 18. He's in room 18.
Thank you, you little perv.
Paperwork says otherwise.
So we go to room 18?
Yeah, okay. And he actually says he'll go with you.
No, you're fine.
Okay, I won't go with you then.
Do we want him with us?
Nah, I don't think so. He's going to see the door.
The conductor heads off, calling out for more tickets, looking down the rest of the train. What would you like to do?
Go to room 18.
And we knock. We know no one's going to answer, but we're just going to make sure we've got the right room. No one answers, but no, we're good.
When a wild-eyed, 8-foot-tall maniac grabs your neck and taps the back of your favorite head up against the bar.
At room 18, you knock, and there's no response.
All right, so I kick the door down.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't. I'm going to try opening it first. God, we do that all the time. I'm going to try opening it first.
Kaa'Riin's foot is already on the way through the air before she suddenly goes, whoa, and talks herself down and tries the lock. Freya, you're a bit of an expert at opening doors.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, why don't you have a look at it first?
Sleight of hand.
All right, don't have to look at it. You can just go straight and just try and open it.
Don't want to examine it.
8 plus 10.
It doesn't open.
Really good idea.
Your sleight of hand has no real impact upon the door. The handle doesn't even turn.
Can I try and pick it?
You can try that, yeah.
She wants to check for forced entry, but if the door ain't opening, there's probably no entry.
I did offer for you to check, but no one listens to me anymore.
No, check the door. We want to check the door.
You notice that it looks like the key has been snapped off in the door, which would explain why you had no luck trying to get it to open.
Yeah. And also, foul play.
Every time you say foul play, you hear a noise throughout the train. Dun, dun, dun.
This is being declared a homicide.
Yeah.
Kaa'Riin puts on sunglasses for no particular reason.
Then takes them off just to say, this has been declared a homicide, and puts them back on.
Puts them back on. It's very dark in the train too. She's like, it's very difficult to see in here. While you're searching around, you hear someone across the hall.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the passenger across the hall. Hey, excuse me. Over here. Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but I heard some noises from over there. Something horrible has happened, hasn't it? I heard coughing and spluttering and a blood-curdling final gasp. And I knew that someone was in danger. But that wasn't all I heard. Oh no. I'm almost too fearful to utter the sounds, but I must. Just before that awful sound, there were footsteps in the hall. I heard keys jangle and spin around, and then I heard them fall. But I did not hear the door creak open. It made no noise at all. Then, something hissed, and something snickered. I wish I could tell you more, but I regret to say my courage failed. I tell you with a sigh. I fearfully returned to my bunk and pulled the covers high.
And so, yeah, you see a little guy, he's talking to you through a crack in his door. He's another halfling, he doesn't want to come out, but he's just looking at you through the crack and whispering to you about some things that
I say, a likely story. Did you kill Dorth?
I don't even know who Dorth is. He shuts the door.
That's exactly what a killer would say.
Guilty.
It was him. Get him.
You never know. You want to start kicking down doors, Kaa'Riin style?
No, it's okay. We need to investigate the room.
Which one?
It's a homicide now.
Well,
it's a homicide. We declared that.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then my sunglasses come back off and then back on. Yep. So we need to get in that room still, don't we?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to kick it down then.
All right, give me a strength check.
At advantage?
You are definitely not raging, but you should be able to rage again now you've had a long rest.
13 plus 3, 16.
That is enough to kick down the door, and it comes flying off its hinges, shatters, the wood goes everywhere. From the corridor you're in, you can see a body on the floor of a well-dressed dwarf. There's no blood, no anything. You can see that he's face down and clearly dead.
Was it Minty Bitch? Did she use kill? Have I cracked this case wide open?
You did.
She's cracked this case
Freya
wide
starts
open.
throwing around accusations left, right and centre, and the other two are looking at you like, what are you doing?
I don't know. The snicker and the hiss makes me think it was Minty Bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't need hardcore evidence. I just know.
She's got a hunch.
You know who's responsible for all things.
Minty
Guilty.
Bitch.
There is no smell in the air.
The hiss made me think of the cat. Sorry, I'm a lizard.
Yes.
I can telepathically talk to you guys. I'm just enjoying being carried around. Guys, the hiss made me think of the cat.
Could be the culprit.
Well, yeah, if it's a shapeshifter.
All right.
Isn't the person that broke him was a chick?
Why?
She sounded like a chick with the cackle.
Maybe.
I'm not saying guys can't cackle. I'm just saying that particular voice sounded very feminine in the cackle.
There you go.
I think I'm going to roll an investigation.
Okay, good idea.
That
What do you
checks
got
out.
for me?
17 plus 5.
Yes, your investigation does lead you towards some clues. There seems to be some hair trapped in the dwarf's fingers. Some short red hair.
Some short red hair, you say?
Short red hair, yeah.
Short.
Which
red
does remind you of the ginger cat.
hair.
We didn't say I was a ginger
Short
cat
red
before,
hair.
but I mean...
Oh, no, I said I was.
No, you
You said you were a ginger
Yeah.
cat, but no one asked
Oh my
what a
God, it
cat
was
was before.
Morrigan.
But now that you've seen it, you definitely know it was a ginger cat, and it could have been Morrigan.
I know that Freya is highly allergic to cats. So,
Freya steps back.
Freya, no, I'm going to do a sniff test. Do Freya's eyes water?
Yeah, they do.
There we go.
cat.
We
This is
have our...
conclusive. The lab has brought back the
Holy,
results.
they're cracking.
Okay, we figured it out. It was a cat.
Okay,
The cat.
It's definitely the cat. You do notice some other things
Oh, yeah, what's
while
the
you're
other
finding the cat guilty and committing it to death. There are some marks on his wrist, like a puncture, a single puncture, which makes you think that perhaps this could have been poison.
Or a cat's tooth.
Or
Just
a
like
cat, yeah. It does look tooth-ish,
Yeah.
I guess. It's a hole. I mean,
He could have like one of those fake teeth
It's
that
bigger
have
than
poison in it.
Yeah.
right. It's
Yes.
bigger than one of those injections, is what I'm saying. It didn't find a little injection.
Yeah.
You found like a puncture. And a word written or smeared into the window. And it looks like it's fallen as he's trying to write his last word. And it says half. It says half.
Half. That's a good clue. I don't know what you use it for, but it's good.
Short hair, puncture, half.
We've got a few clues now.
And where was your whereabouts 20 minutes ago, Dungeon Master?
I proclaim myself to be not guilty here.
Can you account for your whereabouts?
In cahoots with the cat, you say?
I was working with the cat, yes. Suddenly, the train jolts, and it feels like the speed of the train is changing really quickly. And yeah, it just feels like the train suddenly changes speed.
At this point, I'm going to come out of lizard form.
Okay. Morrigan form?
Yeah.
So you've used one wild shape today.
Oh, fuck, I still have rules. I thought I just got
Freebies, no. Shape changing, you can change a lot. Wild shape, no.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Surely she's going to spontaneously change back into a human so I can get my powers back.
It will not affect your powers. She just needed to have a long rest. She chose not to.
Fuck me. Go to sleep, bitch. Didn't.
Kaa'Riin punches you and tries to knock you out. We can make it worse by telling that you only need to do a 4-hour rest as well for your...
Get in the carriage.
Okay, so they don't want me to help. I want to, because there's a key broken off in the lock, and because, you know, I imagine that the passengers have a key to their room, and then the only other people that have keys are employees. So I want to do an investigation to see if I can find Dorith's key, or whether that is his key broken in the door.
Go ahead and roll investigation. The other two, you have noticed now that the train has been moving erratically for the last couple of seconds. It is jolting all over the place, and you can see down the end of the corridor, the door for the train to the next carriage is wide open.
Is the conductor dead?
The conductor is frantically screaming, yelling, calling out, trying to do something, because it would appear the train has been decoupled. It is now moving apart.
Oh,
The
shit.
section you're in is falling behind the rest of the train. Morrigan, what did you roll for your investigation?
2 plus 2.
When you look at the word half, you notice that it's poorly formed. Like, you look at the letters and think, oh my God, that A should have been written a little bit better. The L looks like he was just falling the entire time. The entire time you're mostly concerned about the quality of his finger writing.
Can I roll investigation?
Yeah, sure. What are you investigating?
The half sign. She got nothing except font.
I knew it. I wasn't even trying to look at the handwriting. I was trying to look for the key.
Yep, you got nothing good. Let's just say that. No, there's probably nothing else to unravel, and the train is falling. It's
What do we want a key? What's the key for?
I just wanted to know if it was his key or not, because that might help us know if the conductor's shady. It's fine.
Okay, fuck that. Let's just roll. Let's get off this train and bail.
Yeah.
What? We need to get to
You
the
want to
lab.
get off the train?
Are we in a tunnel?
No, for this section you don't appear to be in a tunnel. There seems to be light between the two carriages.
We want to reconnect the trains. I guess that's it. Who unbuttoned it?
I'm not sure who unbuttoned the trains, but the conductor is trying. He's looking around trying to find ways to get it back together, but he doesn't have a lot of options.
All right, can we just go to him like, what's the way to do this? You probably just have enough strength or resources. How do we get these things back
He
together?
doesn't look like he has a clue on how to do this because this is not something that's supposed to happen.
Right, you're useless.
All right. Is he on our side or the other side?
He's on the other side.
Interesting.
Okay, we're going to get on top of the train.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Bear with me. How far away is the train from us?
Not that far at this stage. It's just slowly pulling back, so probably 1 or 2 meters.
Okay. Can we get on top of the train
Sure.
with my axe?
Okay.
Get one of these, both the girls to hold my feet,
Okay.
and then I'll swing over and chop the other train. And then I'm gonna be a human link.
Yeah, sure, that'll connect you. I don't know what you're going to do after that.
Stay there.
Just hold this train together until it gets to the station.
Yeah. No. We found the murderer.
I'm gonna get someone to button it back up.
Oh, that's a good idea. So we don't drift even more.
Or is this a problem that doesn't need solving?
It's up to you. You can let your train slowly, your carriage slowly stop.
Is our bed on the other side with Finati?
No, you're on your side.
So Finati's here.
You'll be just stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no, I hate that. We need to get to the
Yeah,
library.
the other train. The other part of the train is heading towards the library.
Yeah, no, we want to be on that.
Yeah.
Would a rope be strong enough to tie the two together?
Yeah, or we
Just
just
start,
get on the roof and jump into the next part of the train and bail on all this shit behind us.
including Finati.
Yeah. He had a good run. He's not even Scottish. He's lied to us about that the whole time.
And your murder mystery.
I do love a murder mystery, but Cory went ahead and made this a part of us choosing between a murder mystery and the library, and we've been trying to get to this library for like months.
And we figured out the cat.
Yeah, the cat killed. It was like the cat did it. Oh no, we need that MacGuffin.
Because the murderer could be on the other side.
So, to summarise, Kaa'Riin is on the roof. Morrigan and Indy are standing at the open door of the train carriage, and you're all watching as the part of the train that's still connected to the engine is pulling away from you, and Finati is still in the toilet.
What a help he is, hey.
He's sucking such a tanty.
It is a bit.
Like locking himself in a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I have to say, that's where we end parting. Apparently, don't have to say that. That's where we end part 1.
And I'm definitely going home to watch Anastasia because that whole scene has me thinking of the train scene in Anastasia. It's fantastic.
I make up my own ideas. No, I haven't seen Anastasia.
Have you not seen?
I haven't seen.
Has no one here seen the cartoon Anastasia?
No.
Let me Google it.
It's the end of part 1. It was getting a bit too long. There is no other reason, but at least you get a song. So stay there and wait now, part 2 will be right along. No complaining, you injure, at least you got a song. I mean the height of some people. At least you got a song. It even rhymes, and it finishes with the gong.